What's up? Hello everyone. How are we doing? How are we doing? Be honest, I hope you're all doing fantastic though. So today, I'm gonna talk some skincare, okay? This is a hard sentence to say. I am going to share my shelfie. For those of you who don't know what a shelfie is, I actually discovered the term shelfie when I was browsing through the skincare addiction subreddit. People just take pictures of their shelf, their little skincare vanity or whatever, their little bathroom shelf, showing off all the products that they are currently using in their routine. It's a play on the word selfie, but it's called shelfie, so it's so damn clever. And in that subreddit, you're required to do a little mini review on every product that's featured in the picture, so I thought it would just be fun to kind of do that in the form of a video. Needless to say, I am not an expert. I'm not even close to an expert, so don't clock me. Don't come for me. I am just a skincare enthusiast. I like to talk and learn about skincare. I watch a lot of different skincare YouTubers. I just have my own little skincare collection and I'm interested in trying and testing out formulas on my own skin. So that's kind of the extent of my skincare knowledge. Hopefully that disclaimer covers me in case I say some bullshit. Just kidding, I will not. I know that this is gonna be a long video. I wanna just jump right into it, but instead I have this intro. So let's get started, shall we? I will have like a large lineup of products, but this does not mean I use all of these daily or even weekly. Some of these products I only use when my skin absolutely needs them, and some of them I just interchange depending on what my skin feels like that day or what it really wants. I just try to listen to my skin, see how it's feeling, and then, you know, choose a product accordingly. So just want to mention that I have drier skin. I would say dry combo, so while I do get a little oily throughout the day, for the most part my skin tends to feel more tight and dry as the day goes on, even if it may not appear that way. I do require like heavier moisturizers if I want to make sure that my skin stays moisturized and hydrated throughout a day. And I did recently fuck up my skin barrier like at the start of 2020. It took a couple months to repair it. I'll probably make another video on that whole process, but since then my skin has been a little bit more sensitive, prone to redness, and it's just a little more irritable. I've worked on repairing my skin barrier and I think it's at a good place now, but ever since I've noticed a change in how sensitive my skin is. So these are all things to keep in mind as I walk through every product. I'm going to split all of these products into their own little categories, so I'll start with cleansers, moisturizers, toners, and so on. All right, let's start. I'm going to start with cleansers. I have 2 cleansers here today. I try to make sure that all of the cleansers I use are gentle but effective, so they're not going to overstrip or over cleanse my skin, but they're still going to get the job done. So when I do double cleanse, I start off with Farmacy's Very Cherry Clean Balm, Cleansing Balm. Farmacy is known for their Green Clean Balm. That might be the product that you're more familiar with and recognize. This is similar, it's just the cherry version, so it's scented. I know there are people who absolutely hate fragrance and avoid it completely. I can totally understand that, and I do agree that fragrance is unnecessary, especially on any products that are going on your face. However, if I do enjoy what a product does overall, if there is a little fragrance, I'm not going to completely get rid of it or not even give it a chance. The scent's not too intense. It definitely goes away once you rinse this off. I think this does a great job of dissolving my makeup and just really breaking down any of that dirt or whatever is on my face. So it makes a great first cleanse. As far as the consistency, it doesn't leave a waxy film after I rinse it off. It's a nice moisturized feeling, even though this cleanses very well. So I'm impressed by that. I did receive this in a monthly subscription box. I think in the future I would repurchase this with my own money. However, I'm still looking for other cleansing balms that maybe don't have any fragrance at all. But so far, for a basic cleansing balm, this works really well. The next cleanser I want to talk about is one of my favorite products in general, but for sure my favorite cleanser I've ever found since getting into skincare, and that is the Krave Beauty's Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. I love it so much. It's a very gentle, light cleanser. The call-out ingredients are matcha, hemp, oats, almonds, vitamin B5, and sodium PCA. It claims to be a barrier-friendly antioxidant cleanser. It's supposed to keep your skin barrier balanced while it's cleansing. The website and the back of the product describes it best. It's a cleanser that doesn't mess up your skin barrier while lifting everything your skin doesn't want, but keeping everything that it needs. This leaves my face feeling very soft and, dare I say, supple, but I'll say it, supple. And I just love how hydrating this is, even though it's a cleanser. It's just not something I've experienced with cleansers in the past, so I'm very impressed. The texture, it's a little bit different. It's like a jelly texture. It doesn't foam up. I know there are some people who prefer their cleansers to foam up because then they feel like it's working better. For me, I don't mind that this isn't super sudsy. It's just a nice texture to rub into your... I think this is still a great cleanser, and it's the perfect balance between gentle and effective. I will say I wouldn't use this alone if you're trying to remove makeup or if you have a lot of dirt on your face that you need to break down and clean. It's made for a more lighter type of cleanse. You still can double cleanse with this, just using it twice. It's very possible to double cleanse using the same product. You don't need to use two different products. So if I'm just wearing SPF, this is good enough. I'll even use it in the morning if I've used an overnight mask, because this is gentle enough to use twice a day. I would definitely check this out. I would check out Krave Beauty in general, because there are going to be a lot of Krave Beauty products mentioned, just because I'm very impressed by the brand. This is a great cleanser. Okay, moving on. I have two toners that I want to mention today, and I'll start off with a nice basic toner. It is the Purito Centella Green Level Calming Toner. This does exactly what it says in the title. For the most part, it helps really hydrate and balance my skin after cleansing. Whenever you do use a cleanser, regardless of how gentle it is, you're still stripping your skin even a little bit. This really calms my skin if it's feeling irritated or showing any signs of redness or being hypersensitive. I don't exfoliate every night, but on the nights that I do, I'll follow up with this toner and my skin feels very balanced and nice. This is another toner that leaves a very plump, soft feeling on your skin after you apply it. If you're someone who is looking for a toner to add into your routine, or if you are like me, I was very hesitant of adding a toner because I didn't really understand the additional step, and I've definitely used toners that I feel like did nothing. This actually does benefit my routine and my skin. The centella is supposed to be the ingredient that helps really calm your skin. I agree, it does calm my skin. I just really recommend this product as a basic everyday toner. It feels very nice and I enjoy using this, okay? The next toner I want to mention is just kind of one of those products that it's expensive, but in my opinion, it's completely worth it. It's the I'm From Rice Toner. This product has, I think, about 77% of rice extract. Rice extract is really rich in nutrients and amino acids. It's supposed to help with adding radiance to your skin, elasticity, and just nourishing your skin. I don't know about all of that, but I do feel like this really does brighten my skin. It's helped with the overall complexion in so many ways. My skin feels a little more radiant for sure. This has played a huge role in balancing my complexion. So any scars I've had from past breakouts or any hyperpigmentation, this has helped with that a ton. I feel like my complexion looks way more even since I've used this. A little more radiant, to be completely honest, but you have to use it consistently. Don't expect to use it one night and then wake up the next day and your skin is so even and so bright. While this is expensive, I definitely think it's worth the price. It's a hard price, but I can accept it. This is, again, not a need, a want for sure, but it works. A want that works. My last toner, I will also include and group it under the exfoliator category. It's the only type of exfoliating product that I use currently. I used to be someone who was an exfoliant stan. I loved using different chemical peels and exfoliating tools and just different types of chemical exfoliators, AHAs, BHAs, all of that. I loved trying those out, but ultimately that really fucked up my skin barrier, and I think eventually my skin had enough and it was just too much. So now I've reduced it down to one, and it is the Krave Beauty Kale Luya toner. I chose to go with this as my primary exfoliant because it's a toner, so it absorbs in your skin. I was using a lot of cleansers that had exfoliants in them, but you wash those off, so I don't believe they're as effective. This has AHA in it, but it also has kale, spinach, parsley, aloe, glycolic acid, the AHA, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin B5. This only has 5.25% of AHA. That's just enough for my skin right now. I think that's what my skin needs and nothing more. This has helped a ton with the texture of my skin. So while the rice toner has helped a lot with the overall complexion, that's not going to help with like any breakouts or acne. This has helped just even out the texture. I think this is a nice, gentle, mild exfoliant. If you're someone who is new to exfoliants or has sensitive skin, or you just want to minimize the amount of exfoliants in your routine, this is a great one to check out, and I will definitely continue repurchasing this. So for the serums, I am going to talk about the Cosrx Advanced 96 Snail Mucin. This is a power essence. I've used essences in the past and they've definitely been more liquidy. This is snail mucin, so of course it is slimy. What does snail mucin do, you ask? Well, apparently snail mucin has a lot of nutrients in it. Snail mucin is supposed to help with wound healing and reduce existing scarring, reduce signs of aging, prevent future scarring. This has helped a lot with evening out my complexion, getting rid of some of those acne scars. I do notice a difference. This helps my skin look really supple and it looks really firm and nice. When I do wear makeup, I think this helps a lot with my appearance, at least with the base products. I wouldn't say that this is necessary. It's one of those nice additions. The next serum I'm going to mention, this is one of those products I only use when my skin really needs it, and that is the Great Barrier Relief. This is a skin soothing serum. Its main purpose is to help balance your skin barrier after you've damaged it, and like I mentioned, that's what happened to me, and I do owe it to this product for helping me restart and refresh my skin barrier. For 2 weeks, I just used this serum and this cleanser. That's it, nothing else. And my skin definitely started looking way better. I think my barrier was finally healing and strengthening itself. I love this product and appreciate it for that. So this product's call out ingredients are tamanu oil, sunflower oil, rosehip oil, vitamin B3, ceramide, and I know there's niacinamide in this as well. Now, I used this again for 2 weeks straight, and I would only apply it during the nighttime. I now only use this if my skin is feeling very sensitive. So maybe if I tested out a new product or if I over exfoliated or whatever, I will go in with this. It is pretty moisturizing by itself, so that's why I only use it during the nighttime. I don't need to use this in the daytime. It might be a little too heavy, but I really like this product. I think it's helped so much. If you feel like you have damaged your skin barrier, I would check this out. Yeah, so I love this serum for that. I think that's it for my serums. I'm gonna move on to my oils now. I want to go through these quickly. So I have 2 oils from The Ordinary. The first one I want to talk about is the 100% organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil. This oil is very popular. I've heard a lot of people review it and talk about it here on youtube.com, and a lot of people like this because it's an oil, but it's not that heavy. It's not sticky, it's not gross. A lot of people with oily skin also enjoy this oil, at least from what I've seen on YouTube. I have dry skin. I really like this oil, of course, but if I do end up using it too much, then I notice myself break out. out. Now I only use it like once a day, or when my skin is very dry, or if I plan to be wearing makeup. If I'm going out all night and I plan to wear makeup, then I'll use this. I use this for whenever I feel like my skin is going to be in an environment where it can get dry. I try not to overdo it with this oil. It's nice, and yeah, that's the rosehip oil. Next oil is the 100% plant-derived squalene. There's squalene and squalane. I believe squalane is derived from squalene. I believe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, don't clock me. What I love the most about this is it's very moisturizing. I think it personally has the same effect of the rosehip oil, except minus the smell, and it's not as heavy. So I can use this twice a day and it works just fine. Squalane is known to hydrate, plump, moisturize the skin without being too heavy, and it's supposed to be good for all skin types. I would agree. I think that it's really hard to go overboard with this product. A little goes a long way. I really like this. I like it more than the rosehip seed oil, and I was a rosehip seed oil stan for a couple years, but ever since I've discovered this, I think that once I'm done using the rosehip seed oil, this will be my main beach, okay? Now, my last two but favorite categories, moisturizers and sunscreen. I'll start off with moisturizers. I'm realizing now I have like two of every category, but I have two moisturizers I want to share. I have the Purito Centella Green Level Recovery Cream. This is an amazing moisturizer. It is an intense moisture, I will say, but it's not heavy where people with oily skin would not like this. I think this is a very lightweight formula. This appears very light at first, and I'll show you, but you can feel moisturize your skin deeply. So that's what I really like about this. The whole Centella Level Recovery line from Purito is supposed to focus on calming your skin. I don't really feel calming effects the way I do with the Centella toner, but I'll believe that this probably does help calm my skin. But since I used the toner before this, I'm sure that that calms my skin down more, and then maybe my skin's already so calm that I can't even calm it anymore, you know? That makes sense. So I do like this. If you have oily skin, I would really check this out. For me, it can be a little bit lightweight because I have dry skin, but I still really like this. The other moisturizer I'm about to talk about is a little more heavy, but I like this. I like the packaging. A lot of the Korean skincare products that I've tried come in this nice tube packaging, and I think it's much more hygienic and it makes much more sense. So anyways, moving on, my holy grail ride or die moisturizer, okay, is the Etude House Jung 2x Barrier Repair Cream. The 2x Barrier Intensive Cream. Its name is super appropriate because it's this cream times 2. Like, this has a little bit of a thicker texture. It's not even that much more thicker, and I'll show you. You can see maybe it's a little more thicker, but the moisture is so intense. It takes a little more time to absorb since it is a heavier cream. That doesn't really bother me. It still absorbs well once I rub it in, and it really keeps my face moisturized. I think that there is just the tiniest, slightest tacky feeling, but it leaves your skin looking very dewy. I use this on a daily basis. I know that a lot of people prefer to use this as their nighttime cream since it's so heavy, but if you have dry skin, I think you'll really like this as your day cream. I enjoy it so much, and I think it's one of those moisturizers I will keep my shelves stocked with. Okay. All right, sunscreens. So last Purito product I'm gonna talk about, the Centella Green Level Unscented Sun. This is an amazing sunscreen. It's very, very lightweight. This is SPF 50+ and PA+++. SPF helps with the UV B rays, PA++++ helps with the UVA rays. The UVB rays are what damage the outer layer of your skin. UVA rays go deeper and damage your skin deeper. So it's nice to see that there are multiple pluses on the PA. Similar to all of the other Purito Centella Green Level products I have mentioned in this video, it has ingredients that are very calming for your skin. Like I said with the moisturizer, I can't really speak on the whole calming claim claim for this sunscreen, but I do feel like it's a great sunscreen. It absorbs really well. This does take a little more effort to rub it in, but it still absorbs nicely and does not leave a white cast. It doesn't break me out, doesn't feel heavy or oily, doesn't have that sunscreen smell, okay? It's just like adding another nice moisturizing primer, dare I say, makeup primer. But yeah, I really like this. I think this does a great job as a face sunscreen, and I love this so much. All right, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. I hope this was helpful in any way. If you were thinking of purchasing any of these products, I hope I maybe helped your decision, or you know, informed you on why or why not to purchase them. I'm excited to film more videos on skincare, maybe my skincare routine. Definitely want to talk about the whole damaging my skin barrier and repairing process. There's a lot of different things I could talk about regarding skincare. Not an expert, but I'm still excited to talk about that stuff. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to have a good rest of your day. That's all I have to say. And I'll see ya when I see ya. All right, see ya.